Okay, here is my video on how I did this first exercise. This is Opa Dougie. I did things a little differently. I'm doing a screencast. One of the first ones I've done, so I'm a little not quite sure how it's going to work. But what we're going to do is open the terminal, type in Python notebook. This only took me like 3 hours to get this to work. And here is my notebook. The goal, of course, was to write a program that interrupts you every 2 hours to go outside and play. And this is the video I used. It's kind of cute. You can watch it if you like, I think. And we'll play a little bit for you. It's pretty funny. If we can hear it. Just tell them to go outside. It's obviously somebody with a lot of time on their hands. I'm going to skip ahead. I thought that was cute. Anyway, back to business here. So basically we started out with trying to do the web browser open. That gave us an error right here. So we realized we needed to import a library, the web browser library. Under the documentation I did find this little script here, and when I run that with Control Shift, it opens up our little video. Oh no, it opens up the Python website, that's right. So we'll take that back. So that works. This is pretty cool. So we imported the web browser and tried calling this code right here that failed the first time. So you hit Shift Enter, and oh, it didn't do it because I didn't import the web browser module. Now it should work. There we go. So now it's playing. Let's go back here. So each of these lines, each of these inputs here, you hit Shift and Enter to evaluate them. And that's what I just did on that one. And it worked. So went down here and imported time. And we'll do this again, and it did another error because I forgot to import the time. Now you can see it's Sunday, June 1st. It's almost midnight. Oh my goodness. I worked till 6 o'clock today, so I've been playing with this ever since. So I need to take a break. My wife is waking up next to me. We'll keep her off the camera. Alright, so that worked. Then we'll do the sleep true. The sleep being true, the sleep time being 10 seconds. So we'll evaluate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or so. Should be playing. Oh, there it is. So that's working. So that seems to work. So we just have to set that to 2 hours instead of 10 seconds. This is a diagram that was in the link to the instructor notes that I stuck in there. And this was also a Fibonacci while loop, where it takes two variables, assigns 0 and 1 to them, and A and B. A and B are the variables, 0 and 1. And while B is less than 10, it prints B. And then it takes A and B, and it takes, it takes A, A would be equal to A plus B. I'm not quite sure how this works. A, B would be, this would, A would be equal to B, and B will be equal to A plus B. So it kind of accumulates. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 plus 1 is 3, and 3 plus 2 is 5, and 5 plus 3 is 8. Those are Fibonacci numbers. Best I can explain it. So in the other program, we added these variables to keep track of the total breaks and the number of breaks. So we want to do 3 breaks of every 2 hours for a period of 6 hours. So it would be a variable would set to 3. The break count would start at 0, and each time the loop would increment it by 1. And so this is what we came up with here in the end. We've got importing the time module, the web browser module, setting the variables to the total number of breaks we want to take to 3. The break counts, initialize it to 0. And we put a print statement in that your work period started at, and then produces the current time, and then waits for, I put 1,000 seconds in there just because it'll start opening up tabs and overlapping them. So I made that so it just opened up one. Put the web browser open in there, and then put the incrementing of the break count here. So while the break count is less than 3, it will sleep for 1,000 seconds and then open the video and then increment it by 1. So it's till it hits 3, it'll loop through that. So it'll do it 3 times. So I'll leave you with evaluating the program right here with the Shift Enter, and hope you enjoy the video. Oh, it's going to take 1,000 seconds to start though. Let's change that. Let's just do 10 seconds. And hasta la vista. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Almost ready. There it goes. Bye. See ya.